Attention to this urgent and terrible news. There was just an attack on a daycare center in Blumenau, Santa Catarina. A man invaded the place with a bladed weapon and killed 4 children, according to police information. It happened now. Can you see it there? Images from the front of the nursery right after the attack are unpublished images that first arrive here in our program. That's it. The image made practically now arrived here on my WhatsApp. Now it's happening this Wednesday morning. A driver registered with his cell phone the arrival of the ambulance and the police. I cook, look at that, crying there. Too many people, police. What happened, sir? Friend? Nursery invaded in Blumenau. 4 murdered children. Guys, the man would have used a hatchet in the attack on the daycare center. This is the corner of the Good Shepherd. The military police confirmed that, thank God, at least the murderer has already been arrested and turned himself in. That is, the occurrence has stopped, but now it's the pain, isn't it? Is it to bury these children? How many? 4 dead? And it's some. Then they were taken to the hospital, right? Several were taken to the hospital alive, but in a state of shock. We are following the development of the events, and in a little while I will return with more information directly from the site to our team at TVSCS. At the moment it is forwarding to this place. Look, a note of condolence has already been communicated here by the government of Santa Catarina. The state governor, Jorginho Melo. He says the following, quotes, "It is with great sadness that I received the regrettable news that the private nursery Cantinho Bom Pastor in Blumenau was invaded by a murderer who attacked children and employees. Unfortunately, 4 did not resist and died, in addition to 3 wounded. I immediately determined the action of our security forces that are already in place. I also declared official mourning for 3 days. The killer is already arrested. I leave here my full solidarity. May God comfort the hearts of all families." In this moment of deep pain, quote the words of the governor of Santa Catarina, Jorginho Melo, who has now spoken in light of the news that was communicated through his press office. Then first the school reporting a very great desperation. Several SAMU vehicles from the fire department are destined for this place, in addition to the police, who arrived quickly. This happened just now. This Wednesday morning, a 25-year-old man. He entered the educational establishment, which is located in the old neighborhood, and attempted against the lives of several people. So far confirmed, 4 deaths. There are 4 children. Is it that they were murdered? The age of these children has not yet been formed, but the fact is that, in addition to the 4 deaths, several other people were injured, others in a state of shock and taken to hospitals in the region. In order to receive care, the author handed himself over to the guard of the 10th Battalion of the military police, where he was arrested and forwarded to the civil police for action. That is, the guy with the hatchet enters this daycare center, right? I had just started classes. He strikes several blows, attacks teachers, attacks children, 4 die, and soon after he leaves, walks towards a military police battalion and surrenders there. Until now the identity of this man has not been revealed. The motivation for this brutal crime is also, for the time being, a mystery, and is currently being heard by delegates. The civil police, forensic teams have already met. The forensic team has just arrived in front of this daycare center Cantinho Bom Pastor, right? The victims have already been rescued. Now it's up to the investigation work. It is not known if he acted alone or not, if he had the participation of another person, certainly. Several witnesses will be heard to see if there is any record of any diary, any notebook that he wrote, right? Planning this attack and also the motivation, let's keep an eye on it in a little while. As soon as our team arrives on the scene, I'll bring the information live.